Welcome to the A.I.P channel where anything is possible. And as you see, I'm not in the office. I'm remote. I'm in the devil's backbone. That's what it's called. Just want to talk to you today about Natchez Trace Parkway. It crosses 3 states, 440 miles of beautiful country. You just have to be careful. Watch your gas hand, because I about run out on the way up here and through here. I traveled from one side to the other. I was like, that better be cool. There's 3 spots you can camp for free, so I was checking them out. They're very, very nice. Got walking places. You know, they got bathrooms. That's about it. No showers, nothing like that. But they're free, you know. So I made do what I had. Some ingenuity. So I still have to take me a shower every day. That's important. Stay clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Is that what they say? But for the cost of some fuel, you know, of course you had to get, you know, if you're far away you had to get down here. But for the cost of the fuel, it's really, you know, and some food. And, you know, like I did, I brought food with me. Had my little refrigerator, and shoot, I was going to town. Brought my Blackstone griddle, and hey, I got it made. But one of the few places you can travel down this road and you can see ancient ruins, you can see ancient temple mounds, waterfalls, caves, just a plethora of amazing stuff. I got tons of pictures of going through here and going and crawling up on top of a waterfall, and then up on one side of the waterfall, and then I came around the other side of another one, and it's just amazing, the time. And once I got to one end, it was like, I don't even want to go through the city. Like, I was thinking about just jumping on the interstate and heading home. I don't even want to do that, you know. So I turned around and I'm coming back through again. And I figured, why not? I'd do a quick recording of my ventures. You know, I said, beautiful overlooks, hiking trails out this world. Like, and there's spots, like, there were several spots. I'd pull out of one spot and it was like something else half a mile away, and then you pull over that one, and it's cool, you know. It was a cool little spot. And then you go another like half a mile. It's a mile to this, and you pull over. You know, some spots it's just a little area you can sit there, and plenty of places you can picnic, plenty of places you can camp. It's just, and then as you go along, you get all these great communities right along here you can pull off on, and, you know, see the little towns, and then jump right back on if you want to. I didn't really want to do that, other than one time I had to for getting some gas, you know. But, you know, if you know, stop and going, you know, it like this morning I traveled. Took me like 2.5 hours to travel like 40 miles, just because I was stopping and checking this out. And I went hiked this one trail up so far, and then I come up to the other side of it, and like, there's waterfalls here, so I went the other way and went around, and I broke my neck over there, but that was my fault. But it was amazing. There was a cave over there I didn't get to see until I came back. And then I was coming back around looking at stuff, and man, I was like, man, that's amazing. I'm gonna post some pictures Of course, I'm recording this live, you know, remote, so I'll post some pictures as I'm editing this thing, and when I put this out, so you can see some of the cool pictures I took and stuff like that, and just maybe motivate you. And you don't have to come here, just to motivate you to get out, you know, and just like lately, I don't get up early, you know, so I just have to. And this morning I woke up just boop, right on, like 6:30 in the morning. Just looked around like, huh, I could have slept in, but I was ready to go. So I packed my little campsite up, threw it in the back of the old Jeep, and on down the road I went, you know. It's been fun. It's been a fun adventure so far. And just the other thing I wanted to say on this was just, you know, even if you're not close here, I bet there's places like this or similar of just, you know, to get away. Sit back, resort, you know, get back, recenter, as some people say, and then you go back and retackle the day, you know. Would it fix all your problems? No, you know, it's not a miracle cure or nothing like that. But if your mind is just going 100 miles an hour, and I've had to do them on myself, it's just like, slow down, Ricky. It's okay. It's okay. We got plenty of time. I put myself 4 days to do this, and I've done it in 2.5. But you know, and I still push myself, but that's just me, you know. I stopped at 3 campsites, offered 3 of the free ones around here, and I was at the second one. I said I can make it to the third one, and then I made it to the third one about 5:30, and set up camp and chill. And I think I got squirrels or something around there. I had a deer walk up almost to me and was sitting there and wagging his tail. Might be a deer right over here right now. I don't know if y'all can hear it on the video or not. There's something right behind us. Beauty of nature. And it kind of jogged off a little piece and looked back like he wasn't worried about me. And it's pretty cool. Like I said, just being able to get out, and I just say, okay, whatever, let it all go. And I'm looking for whatever it's got to be a squirrel. I don't see nothing big. And just letting it go. You got to. And let it go. Worry about it another day. Yeah, there he is. I see the little squirrel. And, you know, just keep on keeping on, you know. This world is tough and it's hard, and I don't mean you stop fighting, you know. Sometimes you gotta take them 2 steps back to go 4 steps forward. So just keep on keeping on. Take them 2 steps back and then blast forward and forward. And like I said, if you need a retreat, find you somewhere close where you can go and go, all right, this is great. I got sweating, see me scratching, but it's pretty warm here. It ain't as bad as it was the other day. It wasn't bad as Saturday. Saturday was warm. Saturday I think got up in 90s, and it didn't get below like 80 something at night, so it was warm in that tent. Last night here it got in the 60s, and the day I'm recording, I guess, low, and it was nice. Had a little breeze, vents open on my tent, breeze coming through, a little fan going in the tent. I was good to go. But yeah, I just wanted to throw a quick video together for y'all, and just a friendly reminder, you know, get out sometimes. Hey, you need a break, take it. You know, I've learned over the 30 years of martial arts, you know, my body will tell me stuff and I gotta listen, or he'll make me listen, you know. I'm like, oh, I'm sore, I'm beat down, and if I don't take that moment, it's gonna shut me down, and it will, and I'll pass out and I'll sleep for like 15 hours, something like that, just because of my body's wore out, and it's like I need to recover, and so it, and then after that I'm a little better and I'm good, and I go back to regular sleeping schedule, and I'm better. But yeah, if I don't listen, and so listen to yourself, listen to your body. It knows what you need, and go through there and get out. Life's too short. I was crawling around places today, and you know, and just thankful and blessed. I really am, you know, because I'm in a good shape. Um, I'm healthy, you know, knock on wood. And there's so many people that aren't, you know, and some people just, you know, some people just need that help, a push to help them. Some people, you know, have medical issues that, you know, there's nothing we can do about it, and it is what it is. And so it, you know, and they still, you know, they could get out and stuff like that. But I climbed a waterfall today. Climbed beside a waterfall, got up on top, went all the way back to kind of where it was, not exactly where it started, but like had little mini waterfalls and stuff. Most people couldn't do that. All of the older people I've seen, you know, the last few days, you know, the camping and stuff like that, you know, and it's wonderful. They're getting out with their wives and enjoying, but you know, and now they're in there and just enjoying they're enjoying that last moment of life, of this life here, you know, the last 10 years, 5 years, 15 years, man. And then you got to enjoy all of it, and you got to work, you got to take care of family, and you know, at the end of the day, you got to take care of stuff, but you got to take your time for you. If anything, what all this since 2020 has taught me, and just reflecting on life has taught me that I need to take time and take moments like this and opportunities, because life's too short not to. But that's all I got today. I'm gonna ride back across here and load up my bike on the Jeep and head on back down the road. I appreciate y'all listening. If you can listen all the way to this point, please share and like. We're on the Rumble, we're on Spotify, we're on Apple, YouTube, we're on the Troubled Minds Radio Network, KUPD, digital broadcasting. You can listen, I'm syndicated on there, so you can hear me and a bunch of other great, amazing shows. And that's about all I got. Thank you again, and remember, take time for yourself, reflect, enjoy life. I'll keep on keeping on. Peace and chicken grease. Y'all be good.